Hello, my subscribers, my viewers, and my friends around the world. How are you doing? As you know, I'm Keith. And Kay, my wife, she's at work. She's a working woman now, you know. I just want to have a little discussion to you men out there and some women who are looking for a good Filipina, like I got. Yes. And I just want to let you know, because I did in my previous videos, how some Filipinos are gold diggers, they scammers and all that. But I just want to let you know, not all Filipinos are gold diggers. They're not. There's some good women, plenty of beautiful women in the Philippines that you guys can choose from. Now, I never went and found my Filipina on a what they call a dating site. I never even been on a dating site. I found her on Facebook. I didn't know what a dating site was until I got to Philippines, and I heard people talk about, did you get your Filipino on a dating site or da 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 da, you know. And if and you know, because I really wasn't even looking for a Filipino to live my life with or to marry or anything like that. It just happened, you know. I told you my story before about how my first wife had passed away in 2015, and I was miserable for a minute. My children saw me miserable, and they told me, "Daddy, why don't you meet some friends?" You know, so that's how I met Kay on Facebook. But before that, there's other Filipinas that asked to be my friend on Facebook, and you know, I wasn't all that uh, hip on Facebook. You know, I never did go on Facebook that much at all. Period. Till they told me to do it, and show me how to do it. So I met some Filipinos on Facebook, and I'm telling you, things shocked me the way they acted. You know, I asked to be their friend. I accepted their friendship, and I'll say that they started to. First of all, the conversation started off okay, you know, and we talked and discussed little things. I told them a little bit about me, and I learned a little bit about them. Most of them said they weren't married. Okay, fine, that's good, guess. And then they began to tell me about they had children, or they had a sick mother, or they had something need to be done to their house. Could I help them? And I'm thinking, wow, could I help them? I just met you, girl. You're asking for things, and I didn't know anything about Filipinas scamming and all that type of stuff. Then I see now. So I said, can I help you in your house? I told them, well, I don't even really know you that well, you know. And then the conversation went on. So I just kind of X'd that out. But then another Filipina that I was friends with, we talked for a little while, same thing, a little bit about ourselves and all that. And I guess she was desperate because the next time we talked, she told me, hold on, I want to show you something. And she sent me a lot of naked pictures of her. Naked pictures showing me that this is what, and telling me, this is what you'll have when you come here and see me. You know, I need a man right now. Please come to me. I'm so lonely. And calling me baby and all that stuff. And I'm thinking to myself, wow, did she do every man she meet like that? You know, I said, well, oh, okay, yeah, well, I'll talk to you later. Got off the phone with her. So there was another one, there's three of them actually, that was kind of nice. You know, she talked nice, but then later she asked for money. So I wasn't gonna just give somebody some money that I don't know. And they had a nerve to tell me that after we talked about that they loved me. And I'm thinking, how can you love me? I don't even know you. I guess they must think I'm some kind of old desperate guy or something like that, will fall for that. And I'm quite sure there's some guys out there that do fall for that. Some desperate guys, old guys that go on these dating sites and want a woman so bad, or retired. I found out later they retire and go there and get them a woman, and they can't get here in the States. And then the woman end up doing them wrong. They end up. I heard this before. A woman doing them wrong, end up buying her house, buying the land, and all that stuff. Think they're gonna live happy ever after, and she dumps him. She dumps him. So those are some of the things you can face back there in the Filipinas. But not all Filipinos are like that. And I will say this: my wife Kay was never like that when we met. That's what made me attracted her so much. We had a discussion. I told her about my life and everything, and she told me about her life and everything, and it was just a good discussion. Next day we talked again, same thing. Next day, same thing, same thing. Never once did she ask for anything at all. So we came close, and then she told me, and she said, I told her my story about my wife passing away and how I was feeling, and she told me just hang in there. Life goes on. Put God first in your life, and pray every day. She said all these good things to me I like to hear. She really consoled me. So that drew me closer and closer to her, especially when she mentioned God. So we talk, and I wanted to go down there and meet her. I didn't know when. I told you in my last video, my friend Chester, he was going down there to train some police cadets. We come from a police background, and wanted me to come with him. And I got my chance to go down there and be with her. So I went down there and I went down there and met her and her whole family. They were great, great, great family. But I went back again and again and again and again. Had such a wonderful time. Now, Filipinas that I personally met in Philippines, were not like that. I met all the Kay's friends, and I really never met any Filipinas like on my own because I was with Kay. But I met all her friends. She got a lot of friends, and I'm just observing and talking to them. I even interviewed a lot of them on one of my blogs. You can see that in some of my previous vlogs. And they all seemed like they were level-headed college students, And when I asked them what they wanted in life, they tell me what they want. They had good, positive attitudes about what they want in life and everything. So so I had to say this: all Filipinos are not gold diggers. They're not. And some people that I know here in the States are telling me, man, Philippines, all the women down there, all they want is your money. They want you to go there. They're gold diggers, and they get everything they can out of you, and they dump you and all that. Some of them are married and say they're not married, and all kind of negative stuff. Maybe so. Maybe that does goes on. I don't know, but I haven't seen it. I even heard some expats on some blogs. I started looking at a lot of vlogs of other people who went down there, and they tell their story, how they went down there, retired down there, and met women that were already married, and met women that they bought houses for, and they left them, and all this type of thing, and I said, wow, that's something else. But me, I never had anything like that. None. All I did was met good people, personally. Good people when I went down there. Kay got a wonderful family. She got 2 sisters and an older brother, and they are really good. They're all college graduates, except for the youngest one. She's going to college now, and they're wonderful. And of course, I chose to help them in some ways, but they never begged or anything like that, or tried to do any kind of inappropriate things or anything like that toward me. So Me and Kay, we've been knowing each other for about 6 years now, and we're in love. I really feel in love. I never thought I'd ever fall in love again. And love with me is not just a word. I told you, it's action. Action. You got to show me. And I've been through a lot in my life, and I never loved anybody before like I loved her. To tell you the truth, I mean, her wife died. So to say all Philippines are gold diggers, I beg your pardon. They're not all gold diggers. And if you guys are going looking for a Filipina, I would advise not to go in a bar and think you're going to find a decent Filipina. You're very lucky if you do. I mean, because if you go to a bar look for a Filipino, like a lot of these expats do, they go to a bar and think they're gonna find a nice little Filipina there, and they don't know she probably already married, already been through a lot in her life, and you know, I would just not advise that because you might get hurt. I think personally, girls that are live in the province area, way out there before they get touched, will probably make the best wives. Me personally, I don't know. I'm just saying that. I think by my observation, I looked at a lot of vlogs, and I look at the people trying to, a lot of expats complaints, good things they had to say. I listen to everything, and to me personally, I haven't seen a gold digger. It's just what I've been told and what I experienced before I went to Philippines on the phone, And I seen a good vlog that expats married Filipina down there, and they're living a happy life. This one vlog I watched, and the guy's in a wheelchair, and he's got a Filipina, and they seem like they love each other. They talk like they love each other, and they've been married a long time, and that's all good. That's great, man. I think Filipinas make the best wives, because if you get you a good one, she's in your corner. She is in your corner. She would do anything for you. She would cook your meals, she would change your shoes, give you a bath. I mean, I'm telling you everything I've witnessed that I get, sometimes. But yeah, they make the best wife, and the Filipino family, they're family oriented. They're really close to their families, and that's what I like. The family togetherness. And so if you ever marry a Filipina, you married into the family, brother. I'm telling you that. And I am glad I'm in Kay's family, because they're good people. They're very good people. But I just want to put that out there for you guys who say that all Filipinos are gold diggers. They just want your money, want you to buy them this, they're going to leave you and all that. You are wrong. Maybe some of them are, but you find that in any other country, Thailand, any other, that you go to, even in America. But I can only tell you about Philippines because that's the only international country I've been to. I haven't been anywhere. I've worked all my life. But I just want you all to understand before you get that into your psychic, because you heard somebody tell you that never been to Philippines before, that all Filipinas are gold diggers and they just want your money and all that stuff. I'm going to say it's not true. It's not true. That's not true. So anyway, I just want to put that out there. If you like this short little video I did, please subscribe below, like, share, comment, ring the bell for future notifications. I'll be putting out more content. Kay couldn't be with me. Like I said, she's working now. So I'm at the house. I thought I'd just do that because it's on my mind. And one person a viewer told me that all Filipinos are this and that, and then they gold diggers and all that thing. I disagree. So I just want to put that out there. How I feel about that. I think Filipinos are the most beautiful women in the world. My opinion. See you later.